must be so confused, and that's my bad. Let me start over from the very beginning. So this is me. And I spent the past 12 months in a French village called Volontaire as a European Solidarity Corps volunteer. So, how come I decided to just drop everything and go somewhere else for a whole year? Before this project, my life, well, you could call it stable and nice, but for me it was boring and I felt stuck. I was running around in circles, doing everything I already knew how to do. No challenges really, hardly any room for self-development. So going to another country for a year, volunteering at an NGO that does something completely different in the rural area, and I'm a city girl, I was a city girl before. That was the change that I was a bit desperate to try and to see where it leads me. So what have I done as the volunteer? I never have a short answer to that question because I've done a lot of things. I've done things for local population like the English speaking club, the open mic and the board games evenings. I've also done my part in promoting mobility programs at forums and whatnot. I've designed many things from posters and flyers to social media images and business cards. I've learned to edit videos well enough I'm not ashamed of them anymore. I've facilitated some activities for young people using the non-formal education methods. And I've done some social media / community management. Also, I've picked up photography as a hobby and, of course, I've learned some French.
One eternity later.
After this year, I am ready to return to Ukraine a changed person. First of all, I think I've become a nicer person in my daily life. I know what this makes me sound like, but hear me out. It just became so much easier to smile to random people that I come across. For example, the cashiers or the bus drivers. I found myself having these small random conversations with random people that I met in a park, for example. That was something I was hardly used to while living in a big city like Kharkiv. Of course, I'll be coming back with a new, more robust skill set, especially when it comes to digital competencies like design or social media management. This year was also a glimpse into what I'd like to get out of moving to a different place. I entertained that idea every now and then back in Ukraine, and now I'm positive I won't be staying to live in Kharkiv after I return. Instead, I'd like to live in a smaller town close to the mountains. I learned how much I love being close to nature and how much I enjoy being a walking distance from a hike, as well as the calm and general quietness of the village. Thanks to experimenting with photography, I know that this is something I would like to be a hobby of mine for years to come, perhaps even my job at some point, and I think it wouldn't have happened if I hadn't tried to take photos with the photo camera that was at my disposal at CEPAGE. And as a cherry on the top, I rediscovered my creativity both through the activities at the organization and in my free time. Now I just do things when an idea pops into my head and wouldn't leave. All in all, in case you're considering volunteering abroad but you're getting cold feet, there is one thing I've got to tell you. Yeah, a radical change is scary, but it's worth it. So, go for it.